Good afternoon. Welcome to HSBN Media Days. Coach, good to see you.
Good to see you. Thanks for having us.
Can you please introduce yourself and who you have here today?
Okay, my name is Nick Quintero of Reef Senior High. To my right.
I'm Jake Ingber.
I'm Dylan Quinsala.
And I'm Jesse Ingber.
Good to see you. Coach, tell us about your roster this year. How's it looking?
We have a pretty balanced roster between seniors and juniors. We have a little bit of experience at the top, especially our captains that have been with me since their freshman and sophomore year. So we're looking to see how they do and how they adapt to the varsity level.
And how's the positions look? Is there a lot of competition out there, or you have depth in certain positions? Or
I think we more so have the right group. I think we have the right fit for each position group. I don't think we have one more than other. We have to find guys that just can fill the spots as needed.
Yeah, Coach, one of the things we know you try to establish early in the season is team chemistry, how important that is to a winning season. Either Coach Quintero or any of the players, can you say a few words about the makeup of this team, about their chemistry on the field as they work together, chemistry off the field? As you know, it all contributes to a winning season. Anything about the chemistry of this 24 Barracuda team?
Yeah, I think this year, finally, that it's my third year. I finally have these guys are my guys. You know, the prior years are from the other coach, and that coach did a great job with the program. But now having my guys, I think we have the right group of guys that are actually starting to do the things I'm looking to do. I think that's going to help us out a lot. And I think we actually have a team that gets along well. You guys have anything on that?
I can add something. Every Friday after practice, we'll go and we'll eat, and we'll find somewhere to go, and we tell the whole team to go. And I think that's one of the biggest things that we've changed this year that we haven't done before, and that helps on the field. It's just we're way more comfortable with each other.
And for one of the other guys, how do you motivate yourself as well as your teammates, the younger guys on your team, to do better on the field?
I would say the biggest thing is showing up to practice and being there every day, and just seeing how like everybody else on the field is putting in all the work that they can and doing everything they can, and just influencing everybody around them to want to join and do everything they can.
Basically much what he said. It's like a chain reaction. All of us, once we see someone doing something, we want to go do it, and then it's just the people behind us is going to want to do it. So that's basically much.
Sometimes in professional baseball, we wait for teams and watch them hit the ball in the ballpark. Now this 24 Barracuda team, strengths of this team is going to be power. What can you say about your base running ability, about the importance of your defense? So basically, what are the strengths of this year's Barracuda team on the field? What kind of approach will you use coaching this particular team on the field?
Well, I think for me, the main thing I want to focus on, I've been focusing on all year, is that details matter. I don't think it really matters for us like how we choose to win. I do think we're going to have a little bit more power than we've had the last couple of years, but we're definitely have to be focused on the details, and I think if we do that, we'll be okay.
Anybody else comment on?
Coach always tells us to play high-level baseball, and if we do that, we'll win a lot of games overall.
Yeah. And again, for the players, when you take a field on Wednesday night against Hialeah, there are some people in the stands that are going to be watching you for the first time. So you probably talk about Barracuda pride. What type of pride do you take in being a Barracuda baseball player, maybe somebody watching you for the first time? What's it like representing Coral Reef High School as a baseball player? Whether you like it or not, you are a role model. People do look up to you in and around the entire school community. So what's it like to be a Coral Reef baseball player?
Kind of just knowing that we do everything right on and off the field, and every time we show up to anywhere we go, everyone's putting their best effort to do everything they can.
Excellent. So, Coach, why was it important for you to bring your team out here to Media Days?
I mean, most importantly, I asked them and they wanted to come, and I say that because I try to listen to my players and see what they like to do, and I think they want to be part of the experience. Like he was saying before, we have a good group of camaraderie, and I think they want to be doing more of the detail stuff, some of the funner stuff together, and I think that's a good thing.
And getting your pictures taken out for your player profile pages. I mean, do you guys go to those pages? Do you like seeing your stats up there? Can someone talk about?
Yeah, I would say basically after, I wouldn't say every game, maybe after every week, kind of go over there, see how other teams have been playing, see our stats, the team stats, what the leaders are everywhere across the board.
I love it. Checking like everything. There's ERA, average, stuff like that. after a game, you know, you can see where you're at and stuff like that.
We were actually talking about it earlier, how you can check out everyone in Miami-Dade who's leading what stat, and it's nice to know that and see what's going on, compare it to yourself.
Glad you guys are using it. Great. So, Coach, tell us about who you're facing this season. Talk about your schedule.
I feel like we always have a strong schedule, and especially we're definitely going to be playing teams that, like, if you don't put them away, they're going to put you away, and I think that helps us out. And the last 2 years, we've had very strong schedules, and I feel like every time we've gone to playoffs, we've been prepared. You know, we play locally, you know, play against some very good teams around here, and I think it's important for us to be prepared to do the same thing going into playoffs this season.
And what about your games? A lot of home games, away games? How's that?
We have a split, but there is a stretch where we have, I think, like almost 8 or 9 home games in a row. So let's see how that goes, see if it's good for us or bad. Let's see how that goes.
Very cool. All right, so Coach, sum it up for us. What can we expect from Coral Reef baseball this year?
We expect to do everything we can to play detailed, high-level baseball. Whether we do it or not, we'll see what they choose to do, and I think we have a step in the right direction doing that.
And how are you going to be successful? What do you think is the key to that?
Staying exactly that. There's no secret. Try to do your best to play the baseball. It's like I said, we play a tough schedule, and you don't want to get caught up playing opponents. You want to be caught up playing the game the best way you can every single time. It's not easy to do, but we'll see if we can do it.
Excellent. Well, we wish you the best of luck this season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here, and we'll see you on the field soon.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Thank you.